Oh yeah. Beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands. Yeah.
Watches the ships that go
Sailing somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere
watching for
me.
If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
It's far.
Good to see all y'all here. This is the only cam you're gonna see is the full screen cam. I've turned off all of my alerts. I love this song, man. This is the only cam you're gonna see is the full screen, like during the opening here and during the breaks. Thank you, Planeswalker, for 16 months. See, no alerts. Alerts are off. No, the alerts are already off, Planeswalker. I shut them off in with my Streamlabs. Now it's not alerts. It's not alerts. It's Streamlab. Well, I can see your wonderful face. Thank you, Alone Chief, for 2 years and 2 months. Much love. Much love. Songs right here, Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin. So this, I'm just going to intro this by telling you guys what's going on. BioShock is my favorite game series of all time. I love the storytelling, I love the atmosphere, I love the gameplay. Like, that's why Ken Levine is like one of my heroes, because this is just great. So what we're going to be doing is playing the game. I will be off cam. There'll be no alerts. It'll just be gameplay and voice. I will be talking during the game, not during the cinematic parts or stuff like that, but I will be off camera. I will not have any alerts going. The only thing I'll have on camera is my little faded thing. So it's going to look like this. Just like that. This is how the game's gonna go today. Just like that, little Zeke in the corner. In fact, I'm gonna probably, hold on, just reduce that a little bit. It's too big anyway. There we go. Just a little logo, just in case you see it on YouTube, you know who it is. So that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do it. The folks over at 2K were kind enough to give me an early copy of the PC release of the remastered edition. There's all kinds of new shit. There's director's commentary. There's a museum to check out. There's all kinds of stuff. We'll be checking that shit out as well. But during the game, it's just going to be voice and game. And that's the thing with director's commentary. You have to unlock it. I realize that you have to unlock director's commentary. You can't unlock it until you can't hear it until you beat the game or whatever. But it's a watermark. Thank you, Ginger Mattify. Watermark. That's what I meant. But yeah. So you want to celebrate your month anniversary? No, I'll still see it. Like Alone Chief, I saw 26 months. Planeswalker, I saw 16 months. I'll still see it, Faminki. Don't you worry, baby. And it'll appear in chat. It'll pop up in chat. And I will acknowledge you. But it won't pop up on the screen today. Because I want as much immersion as possible with still a little bit of interaction with the chat. Because I debated whether to just play the game without chat, but that's not what Twitch is about. Twitch is about interaction. So I will be interacting with you guys during the game, just not on camera, just with my voice. So Faminkeed, well, in that case, 30 months in a row. Thank you very much, Faminkeed. I do appreciate that. So that's what's going on today. I'm just gonna see how it works, and this is my favorite game series, so I'm hoping that everybody will, relax, enjoy it. I'll be quiet during the cinematic parts, like during the, when the other characters other than myself are talking and that kind of stuff. So there you go. And I got the soundtrack. God, I love, seriously, one of the best soundtracks, one of the best stories, one of the best games. I just love everything about this. I love everything about it. I got your joke. Are you proud? Yeah. Immersed in water. I get it, Sitley. That's a great one.
Can you spare a dime?
Okay. So anyways, let's
Once in khaki suit.
if y'all are ready,
Gee, we look swell.
let's turn down the music.
That Yankee Doodle.
Turn down the music. Turn on the game. You guys ready to rock and roll? Let's go. And I've kind of debated on what to play it on. But since I played it before, I played this game probably 3 times, which is more than I played through any other game. Probably gonna have to play it on Survivor. Every bullet counts.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right. I did not, Scott. I didn't watch the old clips. I will, though. No gods or kings, only man. In what country is there a place for people like me?
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
The lighthouse is all lit up like hellfire. Looks like some kind of plane crash.
Here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. How could it?
I don't know. You best get over there. And be quick about it. The splicers are coming.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know what's the case?
We don't know where the spirit way now. That means we've got company.
God, I love that. One of the best openings of any game ever, dude. One of the best openings of any game ever. God, I love that.
Just one more minute. The spear's coming up now.
Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on!
Please, lady. I didn't mean no trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. Just give me my gun.
Is it someone new?
That was kind of a weird effect with the
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
kind of a weird effect with the lights and stuff, but I don't know what else they could do.
plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive.
Oh, is that what that is? Should I turn on VSync? I tried to do all the options right here. Turn it on. Okay.
Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
This game was meant to be played on controller. It was made for consoles. Yeah, this entire city was built underwater. I'll show you. Yeah, I'm sure it handles fine with keyboard mouse, but I chose not to do that because I played it 3 times through with controller, so I'm used to that.
Just a bit further. How do you like that, mister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer, seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
Stop laughing at me! Gotta be rich out here.
Oh, by the way, if you guys know there's a one of those voice recordings and I miss it, you can go ahead and let me know. Because it's been a while since I played through it, honestly.
I'm not a bad person.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein. Stronger
Voxophones, thank you.
and like a fire with a snap of his finger. Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't. Smart daddies get flights at the garden.
One man's vision, mankind's salvation.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
I love this part. Hi, Jillers, by the way.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him.
Let's talk.
Weak. You're a weak jobber.
This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy.
Yellow always have been. You'll be no better off with metal daddy, little fish. See you floating, Michael.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
You alright, boyo? First time plasma's a real kick from a mule, but there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
The wondrous world of Rapture. The great chain of industry ties and unites us.
Don't fucking judge me! Come on! Damn it! Don't run! They always run! I can control myself! I can! Oh, no! Oh, no!
I love how there's cigarettes there and they give you Eve. Oh, did I get both splicers? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay.
Tell Ryan I'm sorry. I won't do it again. No, please, don't do that. The whole thing will go. No!
None of these other chunks blocked to me. I just wanted some company. The hell with But I send her flowers every day, and she always sends them back. You call that gratitude?
I don't want to get in there.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
You are the only one. No one will be there to sing this song. Hush. Mom's gone. And Daddy too. Wait. This is happening before and none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and not then when you were warm and sweet? Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth? Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
no, 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 no.
It's a gun.
Baby and me! Baby and me!
Her baby is a gun.
Plasmids changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Yeah, it's a huge gun, too. I love how big that revolver is. I got drunk. I got drunk. I'm drunk as fuck. Just the sound effects, dude. The sound effects are fucking amazing. Just this,
Yo, open up!
the scariness of them.
Too spliced up. Too spliced up. But he's gonna want me.
Brenda!
Last time, I warned ya.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Now, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all they can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
Yo, open up! Last time, I warned ya. Brenda!
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Brenda! Yo, open up!
Those noises are
Last
just
time, I warned ya.
insane.
Brenda!
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Yo, open up!
Oh my god. Every time the little sisters talk, I'm just like, fuck yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go back and whoop this guy real quick. Oh, I can't. I can't go backwards. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yo, open up! Last time, I warned you.
I wonder if I forgot about that. Oh. Okay, I guess we'll just go through this part quickly then. I should have just died. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I thought it would take me... I haven't played this game in a couple years. We'll just go through this part quickly this time. I was taking my time last time. Can you save? I can't save now, but I probably could have saved earlier. Sorry, guys. My bad.
Is it someone new?
Is it someone new?
Oh, see, the anti-aliasing, or the V-Sync, I mean. The V-Sync makes that look so much better.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio? I don't survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving.
Sorry, guys.
We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
Alright, let's rock.
Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me. Just a bit further. How do you like that, sister?
Yeah, if you've never played this before, do not watch me play this. If you've never played this, don't watch me, because you need to play this yourself. Stop right now, play the game. It's fucking awesome. Or wait till Thursday, because there's nothing like your first time playing this game.
I just wanted some company. Come back. I didn't mean anything.
Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't. Smart daddies get swiped at the garden.
Oops.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
All right, Aitos, take it easy. He damn near whooped you guys. I think you have plot armor for that particular part. I don't think you can get killed on that part.
Wonder if you still got some Adam on
And I don't know how long I'm gonna play today, guys. I might just do an extra, super extra long stream, because I love this game so much.
Fish I wolfed out in it would not make that yellow. Always have been. You'll be no better off with Metal Daddy, little fish. See you floating.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel.
I love this.
I can see light coming from his belly.
Look, Mr. Bubbles.
He's still breathing.
It's an angel.
It's all right.
He'll be an angel soon. Look, Mr. Bubbles. It's an angel.
First time plasma's a real kick from a mule, but there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Here comes the plane. What the fuck? I never noticed that. Is that a stuffed cat or a stuffed tiny husky? I don't know what that is.
Splicer! Give him the combo. Zap him, then whack him. 1-2 punch. Remember, the 1-2 punch.
I love how this guy fakes you out. He's like, is that a guy?
Come on! That's all you got? You're only making this hard for us. I want to do is meet someone. This fucking place is
All I want to do is meet someone.
Tell Ryan I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone!
Yeah, this is pre-recorded. Yes, I'm throwing rocks at old people at the park.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them.
Splicers.
If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe... I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
Be alone. No one will be there to sing this song. Love's gone.
Plasma's changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
There's a... Too spliced up. Thank you, Akiman.
You open up!
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Now, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
Last time, I warned you.
Give me my Adam! This is our hut. Me is Brenda.
This is my house. Me and Brenda.
Charlie, where you going? Nah, Charlie.
Charlie. Now cigarettes fill up Eve. Health loss, but Eve gained. Yeah, okay.
This isn't right. Don't make it double.
Oh. Oh, I thought I pressed the B button. Apparently I didn't. Apparently I did not press the B button. Thought I did.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise.
Thank you.
Zeke
like game.
I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock.
Nice, Scott.
Silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, God. What's happening?
Glad you like it, Jamie Picky. I had a blast playing Worms with the guys yesterday. A lot of fun.
That's what the book says. Just be yourself. That's what
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Love that. Yeah, by the way, if I miss a voxophone, let me know. Because I want to pick up all the things. I want to pick up everything that I can. Well, all those voxophones at least, so we can get them all. Oh, shit. I forgot what reload was. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Reload. X. Okay.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Okay. I'll do it. I don't know why.
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
No saving. Yeah, I can't save right now. I would have, but oh, this part. Oh yes. Oh yes. Wow, it's not. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, it was confusing the buttons for a minute. It wasn't doing like the proper buttons for some reason. Like back and start, we're doing the same thing for a minute. Oh, here we go. You've unlocked an episode. Oh my God, look at this. This is the director's shit. So director's commentary you have to unlock. Play it now or view it later from the main menu. Spoiler warning, the commentary contains in-depth discussion of plot details, including the ending. First-time players may wish to complete the game before viewing. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm Jeff Keighley here in Boston.
Hi, Jeff.
To go behind the scenes to hear some untold stories about the making of BioShock.
Hi.
Ken Levine and Sean Robertson.
Yay!
Let's talk a bit about the theme and setting of BioShock Rapture. I think a lot of people, when they played the game for the first time, Ken, they wondered, how did you even dream up this place? And I know you said publicly before that part of the reason you sort of, what led you to Rapture was this idea of fully simulating a place. Tell us about that sort of idea and the frustrations you had with other games where you sort of hit a bound.
I think our philosophy is to do what we were doing 100% rather than try to do something bigger and do it 50% or 40%. So one of the ideas of, and this sort of came from System Shock 2 as well, where you focus on an area that you can really bring to life and you kind of eliminate the questions of, well, why can't I go over the bridge to New Jersey? So we were able to really make a place, I think, that felt believable and real, even though in actuality it was really quite limited. But we just sort of dressed it with all these buildings outside that were all, basically glorified fakes. We let the story drive what we needed to show rather than some kind of like predetermined map which we set down, which is a little different than like System Shock 2, where we actually mapped a spaceship out deck by deck.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the philosophy felt a little different there, because you want to feel like a real spaceship that was sort of stacked on top of each other. Rapture was free to sprawl across the ocean floor.
Although you guys originally, John, were talking about doing this game on a sort of spaceship again, right?
Yeah, when we first started talking about what the spiritual successor to System Shock 2 was going to be, Spaceship came up, but again, we wanted a limited environment, and we didn't necessarily want to do Spaceship again. And our first actual exploration of this space was underwater, but ultimately ended up looking like a spaceship. It just happened to have a couple of seaweed fronds outside. And that started to push us towards what artistic statement that we wanted to make this look different, and what rules we were going to set for the world. How at every turn we were going to try to remind the player that they were in fact underwater and that this wasn't a spaceship.
And how, like, underwater, we obviously know you did underwater, then sitting in the sky, like where did you come with the idea of like doing this underwater?
I think there was probably a conversation. It's like, well, what kind of places could be cut off from other places?
Yeah.
Like, well, spaceship, summer camp, any island notion, right? Something that's cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So you never felt like you should be able to go over that bridge to New Jersey.
I don't want to apply some deep and meaningful conversation. I think it was one of those ideas that you just kind of say, and then everybody's, that sounds cool. Let's try that. Let's go for it.
And I think it lended itself to having very nice views out the window without having to build an insane amount of unique assets.
Right.
By today's standards, we still were a small team back then. And there's an expectation that because you're underwater, the view distances are going to be short, so you can really kind of fade out into the fog at a short distance and not have the expectation that, why can't I see forever? So there's a lot of limitations in a good way that we put on ourselves by being underwater, as opposed to like if you're on a cruise ship, then you'd expect to see across the water and we'd have to deal with that. Same thing with an island.
Or a city in the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was a lot more complicated, yeah.
So you came up with the idea of let's do this underwater, let's do this sort of isolated place. Then you had to answer the question of, why would someone build this? Is that sort of how it worked, sort of order of operations? You then had to come up with a story to explain?
Yeah, I think we wanted a very believable reason why they'd be there. Right. And sort of the necessary isolation of the place sort of led to, well, what kind of person would want to do this? And I wasn't even particularly aware of the sort of political implications of what I was reading, but I'd been reading, I'd read The Fountainhead.
Right.
By Ayn Rand, and I mostly thought it was an interesting story. Like, I didn't realize that people were sort of basing their sort of political lives around it, because I wasn't that tuned in to that stuff at that point. And so, but I love the dialogue and the kind of speechifying in it, because you can see a video game character speaking with that kind of certainty and that kind of confident philosophy. It just seemed like a natural kind of thing to apply to this place. And so it just sort of all came together as a sort of who is the guy who would do this? Well, that character. It was sort of this amalgamation of characters from Ayn Rand's books and Ayn Rand herself. This sort of idealistic person who says, well, the only way to do this is to separate from the rest of the world. Right. And that led to Andrew Ryan.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone.
We knew from a technical standpoint that we wanted isolation. We also knew to sell it, we needed a compelling storyline, a backstory that why would this place exist? Otherwise, how are we going to make Rapture feel like it's lived in if we don't have the reason for it to be there? So once we decided on the underwater location and then the closed off spaces, that objectivist story kind of came in and made the art stronger and made the level design stronger, because we could feed back into that loop.
And I think that's why we had to have sort of Andrew Ryan's pitch right at the beginning of the game. We wanted people to understand why somebody would go there. And so he makes this very personal one-to-one pitch to the gamer, but also that was the pitch he'd make to people, which was, there's a place that you can be free of all these things, where you could not be sort of put upon by the government and not be afraid of nuclear war and not be afraid of all these other things that will plague you on the surface. We wanted that pitch to sort of resonate and make sense, because that's otherwise by the time you got there you'd be like, well, this place is just fantasy, nobody would ever come here. And that the beauty of the place also was also tied into that. It had to be a very attractive proposition, or people who would believe that people would go leave their lives and go to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm sure in some ways you had to convince the team and enroll them in your sort of vision of who this character was going to be and what the setting was going to be. How did that work, Sean? I mean, did Ken come in and say, hey, I've been reading these books, and I think we could sort of...
I believe he just came in one day on a horse and said, Ayn Rand, everybody read The Fountainhead.
Exactly. I bought 30 copies of it.
Yeah, I think,
Here's a 2,000-page book or something. Yeah. Go read it.
And it really is more organic. Like I said, we knew that we had this location, and you struggle to fill it with stories, and you struggle to find meaning of why does this place exist? What's my motivation? And as Ken started to explore Ayn Rand a little more and started talking to us about it, and we were having that conversation, and it's like, oh, this could totally work. Like, this is exciting. Like, this is something that really hasn't been done in a video game before. And if we had flipped it and come up with the idea first before the location, I don't think we would have really been that excited about it. But we had a location, and now we're trying to fill it with that story, and because of the order of operation there, you start to get excited, like, oh, I could totally make this work. This is going to really make it feel like a lived-in space.
As you think of sort of the the setting, and you think of maybe a character or something, was there a moment that you think back, it's like, oh, like right then and there, like I got excited when you attached the Ayn Rand
For me,
stuff
it was going to Rockefeller Center and seeing the visual. So I told this story before, but my wife and I were in New York, and we went to Rockefeller Center, which was, if you go to Rockefeller Center, it basically looks exactly like Rapture. It's because every building, you're sort of encircled. It's this block in New York, or a couple of blocks in New York, where Radio City Music Hall is, and where 30 Rockefeller Plaza is, where you see that show 30 Rock, and the ice skating rink, and where they put the Christmas tree. And it's this very iconic location, but what's cool about it, it's all one, unlike the rest of the city. Everywhere you look, it's one architectural style. It's Art Deco. And it's very iconic Art Deco. And my wife and I were there, and we were sort of working on the game, and we didn't have a visual style. And all of a sudden, I started looking around, and I said, oh, this could be a visual for the game. Also, the geometry of it was actually quite conducive to making a video game, because it wasn't overly complicated geometry. Art Deco is quite
bold and simple.
Bold and geometric, and simple. And so my wife and I bought a couple of tourist cameras before iPhone cameras,
Throwaway cameras,
Yeah, throwaway cameras with little Kodak things, and we just started photographing doorknobs and light fixtures, and just sort of developed the photos. Remember that? And brought them in and said,
"Come to the office. Here's a stack of stuff,
here's a
Sean.
stack of photos.
Take a look.
I'll see you guys in a couple of years. Go make this."
City where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality.
Yeah, doesn't Ken Levine, he's like,
I got this idea for a city underwater, guys.
Shut up, nerd, pow!
Rapture can become your city as well.
So you had kind of a theme, you came up with an art style, some of the iconic characters, and then, you really had to build the narrative around it. And you've talked about, a lot of the themes in the game, and, greed, jealousy, sex, violence, all the things that sort of, drive us or what destroy us. And that was something I think that, as you thought about the story of the game, you wanted to, I'm sure, reflect some of those, right? Because I think people love the characters that sort of flawed in a way, and this is a world which is its own little microcosm, but had a lot of potential inside of it.
Yeah, I mean, the character of Ryan was sort of, he's basically invisible through most of the game, right? Except for a very small portion. But he's very present because he exists. The city is him, right? It's such a representation of him. We never wanted to cut away to a cutscene where you saw Andrew Ryan, planning and scheming. We wanted him to be very present without actually being present. But once you had Ryan, and once you had his desire to protect this vision of his, you just had to then come up with the characters who'd be arrayed in opposition to him. So we had this character, the Big Daddy, and then eventually the character, the Little Sister. And so characters like Tenenbaum came along, like, here's a person who's in opposition to him for this reason. And then you have, for more noble reasons. And then you have a character like Atlas, who's much more cynical opposition. Once we had all those characters arrayed, we're like, well, who are you? And, you ended up being a sort of, a pawn in the middle of all this opposition to Ryan. We just kept sort of homing in on that theme and making sure that you weren't, eventually figuring out that you couldn't just be here by an accident, that you're an integral part of this story, even though you don't know you're an integral part of this story. You think you're just there by happenstance.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's only 3 of these. But I'm not sure, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're done. Hold on. Let me save it. I'm going to save it right here. And then I'm going to go to the main menu real quick. And check, because it'll show how many director's commentary there are. Oh shit, no, there's a few. There's let's see, 8, 10 of them. There's 10 of them. What am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of the challenge rooms. There's 3 challenge rooms. You can do, there's new challenge things. No, God, no, okay. There we go. So there's new things you can do. There's a museum, too. Well, since we're kind of paused, I'll just show you guys the museum right now. Because it's not, I toured through it already. There's not a whole bunch to it, but I'll show you guys the museum. Welcome Museum of Orphan Concepts, a guided tour of ideas that Irrational Games discarded or reworked heavily during the making of the original BioShock. Okay. And you see, like, and if you'll get the game, if you have this on Steam already, you'll get this for free, but it shows, like, previous, like, art concepts for the Big Daddies. Like, it shows, like what they might have done before. They, like, a lot of the early Big Daddies, like, had hooks on their hands, like fisherman hooks, like big, fat, like, whale hooks. Gatherers on the ground, the big teeth. Little concept art. Oh, what was that? That was really quick. I didn't get a chance to read that. That would have been nice to have read that. Oh, there we go. Hanging sea life, not as much as a cut concept as an Easter egg for observant museum visitors. These sea creatures can be seen swimming past players' view during the bathysphere ride down to Rapture and BioShock opening sequence. Some other concept arts. Some of the splices. The ranged aggressor. There's some other Big Daddy concepts. Big fat fuck. Look at me. Don't look at me, I'm fat. Grenadier Splicer. The Gray Elephantine Splicer was an early Grenadier from the same period of development as Stitchy and Hooker. He was a guy who spliced, carry around giant grenades and throw them at you, says lead artist Sean Robinson. The model was built and textured but never animated. Oops. There we go. Early environmental study. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna go through all of it, but there's like Neptune's Bounty concept art. Like there's all kinds of stuff that you can read about. Early Big Daddy. Like that kind of stuff. Yeah, and you can read like all this stuff. Some different splicer models. Enemies. Yam hand. Oh, look at that. If you needed more like Atlas Shrugged references. That kind of stuff. So I mean that's pretty cool. I mean that's basically it. That's like all there is to the museum. There's lots of stuff to read. All right. Fontaine Futuristics.
Hacky little nothing!
Cream-filled cake. Mmm, cream. Creamy.
I just want
I'm using a controller. I played through it so many times, like with a controller. That's what it feels natural to me to use it. You pick your plasmid and evolve. Wait, did I? Hold on. Art subtitles off. There we go. Oh shit. I got fucked up, yo. Oh, fuck me.
Security alert in progress.
What the fuck?
Stop! How dare you touch me? That's
see you, you know.
You killed my daughter!
He shut off access to Neptune. There's another way to get there. Head to medical. What are you waiting for? Go!
That body had a cup of joe. Coffee. Oh, ow, fuck. It was dead body coffee. I missed a health kit. That's all right. As long as I don't miss any of those voxophones, or excuse me, audio diaries.
Tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent to you? KGB Wolf or the CIA General? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or до свидания, whichever.
Look at those shadows on the wall. Look at this. Trying to bust through. There it is. Everybody's favorite thing. The circuits of value.
Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
The finest? The finest? Hardly at all.
Going to the big game tonight? I heard Ryan's Raiders are playing.
No way, Jim. It's not safe. Haven't you heard? Atlas's bandits are everywhere.
Hacking time. God, I haven't done this in so long. Oops. There we go. Forgot how to do this. Now I got it. Now I remember. Hack security bots. Friendly will attack your enemies. Hey, oh, hey, buddy.
Go out, Shock. It's the Rapture way of life.
They talk me Keep away from my patients! Give those back to me, you horrid person!
Love the apple boxes they got.
That's all your type is good for! Question my judgment!
Okay, I see those things over there. Go get them. Oh. Get him. Get him, little buddy. Don't worry, I'll go back and get those things. Just want to make sure it's all clear and safe.
Dr. Steinman said he released me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen.
I love these audio logs.
He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
Welcome to the Circus of Values. Okay. Gonna hack that ugly clown. Circus of Values. Let's see here. How many do these have? 8 out of 9. Yeah. Usually I just buy first aid kits and Eve hypos because I'm a very Eve and melee heavy kind of player. I won't buy anything. We'll save our money.
Was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we plinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
Goddamn Steinman. Alright, here we go. Oh, those are machine gun rounds. I thought that I fucking didn't even look at it. I thought that was another another behind the scenes video. Nope.
Security alert is in progress.
Whoa, hey, that's right.
What is that there? Clean it up! Clean it up!
All the units in there, Jack said we need Dr. Steinman. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of that milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind. And frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Get the key from the splicers. With the peaky blinders. Oh, right. It just looks the same, I forgot. The peaky fucking blinders. Here they come.
Uncivil, uncouth, uncouth!
Come here and say this to my face, you slimy bastard! Oh, Jesus! What did you do to me? Fuck it. Give me the meds! Get them for me now!
Where are you going, honey?
Stop running right now! You let me try again!
Where are you?
I'm right here, bitch. See, you don't need aim if you got a bot.
That's all your kind can do. Yes,
Free will and free man.
How can I help you if you won't come to me?
Come on, buddy. Come on, little guy.
You promised me pretty, Simon. You promised me pretty. Now look at me.
Look at me. What the shit? Are you serious? Oh, come on, man. What? Tell me how to do that shit again. Come on. It's sinking right now. Preferred customer, my ass. That's like, I think that might be the worst time for anything to to fucking glitch out on you is when you're saving the game. It's like, oh god, I just got done with the battle. Let me save it. $2K Boston. $2K Australia. The way it's meant to be played. Well, at least I'm in the medical pavilion still.